Robinson, here we see winning his first cap and just slightly caught out of position. But John Leslie did tremendously well. And at 10 seconds, look how many seconds it took him to run beyond the try line. He might have been 8.5 seconds if he'd talked. It's great to see the innovation that the Scottish there, and a lovely kick from Duncan Hodge right on the button, so to speak. And that really brought the Scots supporters to their feet. And unfortunately, we haven't quite sustained it for the rest of the
An extraordinary start, and Kevin, you've been watching from the Irish.
Look, he goes hunting for the ball. You watch him there. He gets the quick ball, and he's off. He's so quick, but even the cameraman can't keep up with him. But the bounce, the wicked bounce here. John Leslie's got it covered. He just snips in, and it's a great swerve. James a good winger. He's running, but again, Neil Jenkins is kicking. We spoke about the first game, the kicking. He's brought him back into the game, but again, there's a kick. His pace, in his pace. John Leslie, he's got it covered. Unfortunately, nips in. It's good play with David James as well. He's out of the action, and just it's an easy try for him, really. So,
from the Welsh point of view, you satisfied?
Apart from the first 10 seconds, I'm satisfied with it. Playing extremely well. Neil Jenkins is playing flat. Alan.
He's like a runaway milk lorry when he goes like that, and that was Robert Howley having a go deep inside Scotland's 22, but Scotland get the great chance to run out there as it's taken and driven. He runs into Scott Gibbs. No scrum half, and Tom Smith just stakes it in. Loud blast. Robinson Herrero, what a lovely run, but again just losing the ball. But this laddie really is over the game. The Swansea wing went from Newport to Swansea this season.
Oh, this was on as they with time goes on the inside, and if he could just have got the pass away to Neil Jenkins, that was a try.
Townsend flat out, he's going to score between the posts. Another opportunist score. Gregor Townsend the scorer, his 6th try for Scotland. It's 13-all, and the crowd here, well, they're just lapping it up.
Well, it's the quickly taken penalty at Howley. Part 1 is fine, part 2, Scott Quinnell drops that fierce pass to Neil Jenkins, and Gregor Townsend, it's a question of pace. Too quick for Scott Gibbs, and he's too quick for Shane. Turn around by Scotland. They were undone in the first half by a quickly taken penalty. They take full advantage of a Welsh tap penalty themselves in the second.
Kenny Logan doing the goal kicking, been doing for Wasps all season. Logan slots the conversion. Scotland are in the lead, 15 points to 13. They've played 9 minutes of the second half, and what a thriller this was. Scott Quinnell pulled the ball that came up about his right ear. Murray high. Howarth waits. Howarth very well tackled indeed there by Metcalf, up one full-back on another, one New Zealander on another. Scotland's put in. They're 10-15 metres behind the Welsh 22. Mauling round the edge there, Howley. Lovely stuff to Duffy James. That's a dangerous tackle in my book. But the Scots have pinched it. And the Scots driving by the forwards is really an outstanding feature of their play here. This is Townsend going out there to Leslie. On there to Bullock, the hooker, who was out there on the wing. Almost up to the Welsh 22. Play here, but penalised for handling in the ruck. And there could be a chance of a breakout here for Wales. Tap here. Yes, tackle. Now it's out along the line. This is Howard in the line. The kick through. And it was a good bit of work by Glenn Metcalf there, who managed to get a hand to the ball. Here on there for Wyatt. Wyatt to Gibbs. Gibbs tackled by Burnell onto Duffy James. Duffy James back in. Brilliant Welsh play here up to 22. Desperate defence. far aside, changes his mind. Jenkins, this again, and it could be a try. There's a mountain. Scott Gibbs, the scorer. A superb bit of Welsh play, and that was the best bit of ball transference we've seen in the whole match. Wales are in the lead, 18 points to 15. It was a cracking try.
Oh, this is sensational rugby by Wales. Having gone through a period of not being able to release the ball from the tackle and losing it at the tackle, here they are keeping the ball in hand. And that's the only breakdown, and they get it's the only time. Robert Howley up the blind side, says it's not on, and a variety of passes. And Chris Wyatt, what good second row. The pass to Scott Gibbs, variety of play, great Welsh try.
A cracking try with playing such a part. And now, yes, he could put that one up with his eyes closed. A fourth successful kick for Neil Jenkins. Wales lead by 20 points to 15. 20 minutes of the half, and moving goes a bit further, almost up to the Welsh 22. Gary Armstrong goes in there, standing, managed to turn. Leslie there, in at a good ball inside the Welsh 22. There's a real chance. Here's a Townsend goal. Townsend gives it on to Tate. Tate has scored. A superb try by the Scots. Alan Tate's 10th try for Scotland in a Cup International. It's 20 points all. They've only got about 11 minutes of the match left, and it's boiling here at Murrayfield. The crowd on its feet.
Well, this is the answer, because Scotland steal the ball on the Welsh throw yet again. They set up the midfield move, and Alan Tate over for the try. Scotland have made it very difficult for Wales to win their own line-out ball. Gregor with the initial surge, the pass out of the tackle. Alan Tate, the angle, cutting back inside, out of the Rugby League manual. Great try again.
Townsend at his best, manufacturing the pass, getting it up and out. And Alan Tate, of course, who's such a powerful runner, there was no stopping him. Now, indeed, for Kenny Logan. He's been kicking for Wasp this season, and very successfully. Can he stroke this one over? It may be just outside. And so it's 20 points all. I reckon they've about 10 minutes left. Sensibly, he's waiting until they get back there to support him. And Howard forward, and this is eminently kickable. And Gary Armstrong quite rightly says Kenny Logan will kick the goal. Now this will be a real kick with their Touries, their tartan, hat, headgear. Yeah, Armstrong. Townsend had taken on there by John Leslie. Tackled there by Quinnell. Quinnell trying to turn the body and get his own body back. The Scots have won it as Armstrong has a go. Great surging stuff by the Scottish forward. They know one more score might seal it for them. As Armstrong tries to go, Martin Leslie, that's the goal line. Murray is there. Scott Murray has scored his second try for Scotland. They lead by 28 points to 20. About 3 minutes of the match left. And Scott Murray, the 23-year-old, is chuffed.
Irrepressible Scotland. The kicking game has taken them into these situations, and now the forwards who've been driving all day. Oh, finish for Scott Murray, brilliant.
He got so low in the drive, and although he never had to let the ball go, so it was really a momentum try. Look at David Hilton, arms raised, the master butcher. Logan then, a good view. Oh, he can't miss. 2 conversions and a penalty goal for Kenny Logan. Scotland leading 30 points to 20. About 2.5 minutes left. What a game. Well, today, now at Jenkins once again. Oh, this laddie Robinson is such a lovely runner. Jenkins on the outside. Almost the interception by Kenny Logan. Kenny Logan is handicapped a little bit. There's no doubt. Too much weight on the leg. But I think Neil Jenkins in the tackle maybe realised his forwards weren't quite there with him.
Yeah, Neil Jenkins going for perhaps a bit of individual glory. The game is over, really. He's tried every other option, just hanging the ball.
Left, Logan then, has he sealed it? The crowd will tell you again. What a performance by Kenny Logan. 2 penalty goals and 2 conversions. Scotland leading 33 points to 20. Watch, we're into injury time. There he thought of it. The line-out play has been so good too. Nicely away again from Wyatt. Scott Gibbs. That was meant to go back inside to Quinnell, but Wales have lost it again inside Scotland's 22. There's the drive and post. Armstrong hooking it away over his left shoulder. Howarth racing back there, and the touch judge's flag is up. The referee's whistle goes for the end of the match. Most of the 67,500 throw their arms in the air. David Hilton, the replacement prop, is thrilled. Has led his side to a remarkable victory in a tremendous match, and the crowd here are acknowledging it. They're all on their feet round here. Scotland, who's striving for Scotland's success, and there Kenny Logan, and there the friendship of rugby union football. As Eddie said earlier, lumps out of each other, but when it's all over, their friends will celebrate this evening.